Hey guys, my name is Jane, and today we're gonna talk about you. This is the first time I'm actually using a professional microphone, and I'm like super excited to see the result, but okay. And I kind of try to make like depth and everything, but like I know there's like my shadow and stuff. Growth is not as all of a sudden as we would expect it to be. So many people have talked about this. Like, we all know like about Einstein's, he didn't give up until he found that thing. I saw a video today about how, like, there was a guy and he was talking about how every YouTube channel has a secret number, and at that point, one of their videos go viral. Like, I've had that in my Devil Town video. But this is not just about YouTube. It's not about just if you're just wanting to be a YouTuber. I think that we should talk about you. And what I mean is, obviously, I have no idea who you are right now. I don't know who's watching this video, but I know that there's this one thing that's gonna remain the same for everyone, and that is that we're all unique. Not everyone has like this super wonderful dream. I've met some people, and when I ask people like, what's your dream? Because I'm a really, like, if you know me, like, I believe in dreams more than anything. Like, I would support your dreams more than you support them, maybe. Like, I really believe in these things because a huge part of me is just still a child. I don't know, that sounds weird, but hopefully you get what I mean. What we're gonna talk about in regards of you is what you want from this life. When I ask some people, what do you want from your life? Like, what's your biggest dream? Some of my friends already know the answer. Like, winning a Grammy, getting an Oscar, I don't know, getting in my dream school, being famous, writing a play, being happy. I don't know, some people have like these huge, wonderful dreams and they know exactly what they want and how to get it. And some people don't really know. Even right now, I have some insecurities. Like, when I look at the camera, I don't feel exactly comfortable. And you can probably tell because I'm not really sure if I found the right way to do this video. And because of my glasses and everything, it just looks so annoying. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna take my glasses off, and I'm not gonna be able to see anything clearly. Because it didn't feel right. I mean, I can't see myself right now, so I don't know if I look even worse or like just, but here is the thing. We all know that we only have one life. Most of us think it's too late for things. We think if we started yesterday, we might have done it, but since it's already too late, it's like saying, I'm gonna start going to the gym, or I'm gonna start a diet on Monday, or I'm gonna start working at 8 p.m., but then it's 8:05, and then you're like, well, it just keeps going on and on. I think that's like a paradox of perfection. The paradox of perfection is the more you think that what you're doing should be perfect, the less closer you are to actually making it perfect because you're taking less steps. You're overthinking about it too much. You're not doing what you actually need to be doing, and instead you're thinking about what you should have been doing instead. The paradox of perfection happens to everyone. It is a paradox because the more you try to be perfect, the less you actually are. And here's why. Let's say I want to work on a monologue. This is an actual story, by the way. When I want to work on a monologue, I want to take it to my coaching sessions. I want to show it to my acting coaches. I want them to give me feedback. But I want to feel confident enough that I'm doing something right so that I can actually, not be terrified when I perform something. But the more I think about it, the more I stress about it, the more I try to make it better, it's just going to be taking me away from the thing that I actually need to be doing, which is just showing it to someone who knows it better than me and someone who can guide me to the right direction. The thing is, the more you are trying to obtain some certain standard, actually you're just postponing it. You're just pushing it aside because it's too hard. The work itself, that is actually so much easier. It feels just so heavy and so difficult, and it just, because if you actually sat down to do exactly what you know that you have to do, it would actually take you closer to your dreams. But the more you think about doing them, the more you think about what else you should be doing, everything, just taking a note of everything you should be doing instead of just starting somewhere, you're making it harder for yourself to get to your goals. And obviously, the paradox of perfection, what I call, it happens to artists a lot, I think, because we want it to be perfect. And there are some things that are not like mathematically explainable, like how do you know you've written something really good? How do you know you've made a really, really good song? Well, you just feel it sometimes. And sometimes you can't be sure. Like, anxiety, like you can't be sure. You don't know what you're doing. Some things just like find themselves on their own. But the thing is, you have to do something to just help that process, to fasten that process. So, okay, I talked a little bit too much about what I think is the paradox of perfection. Now I want to talk about how we can overcome the paradox of perfection. You probably heard it a million times before. If you have something that you have to do, and even if you do it for like less time than you just ideally would do, but if you're doing it constantly every day or just like a lot of times a week or something like that, then even if you're not like putting as much time as you first imagined, you're actually getting so much better at it because you're giving yourself a time in which you are actually focusing your energy into that. This applies to everything, by the way. Like, it can be studying for maths, it can be about art, it can be about, I don't know, becoming a pilot or something. It's like using your time effectively, taking a breath when you need it. I think what's best would be to solve the paradox of perfection on my own terms. And obviously can change for everyone, but I think you should write down, take a pen and paper, like right now, pause the video, and then come back. Also, you should have gotten the pen and paper. And then write down your goal. And then just draw like a line so there's like two different columns or something. And then say ideally and realistically. Ideally, under the part ideally, write down what you ideally want to do. Like, even if it sounds like inhuman. I don't know. I'm gonna study 5 hours for my dreams. Just write that down. And after you write everything down, that's like ideally what's best for you and what you think would just take you directly to your goals, go to the realistically part and be like, how much energy was I able to actually give? Like, how much time did I actually study the last time I studied for this? Is it 30 minutes? Is it 15 minutes? Is it 1 hour? Is it 45 minutes? Write that down. Even if it feels like, if I do this for 45 minutes, how am I going to actually get better? Don't think about that. Just write that down. Because we're all human, and especially if you're an adult or just like, I don't know, being a child is hard too sometimes, but like, the more you get older, the harder it is to take care of yourself because like you're starting to learn how to do it on your own and everything. We should have enough time to care for ourselves and enough time for our dreams. If you take all the time in the world to achieve your dreams, you're not going to achieve your dreams because you are a human being. You're not a robot. You're not going to be able to study forever. You need to just take enough time to feel good about yourself, to have the energy to keep working, to do the things that you like other than your dreams. So realistically, the time that you have to study might be so much shorter. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. If it takes less time for you to achieve your goals, technically, that's great, right? And the thing is, if you have a shorter time period to study for your dream, whatever it is, or just have time for it, you are actually going to have more energy and you're going to be able to pour all that energy towards your goal instead of just thinking about your goal, if that makes any sense. What we're trying to do is just like attain our goals effectively, right? So destroy the paradox of perfection and just think about things realistically. Do not lose that idealistic part of yourself which says, I should be doing all of these things so that I will be the best of the best. You can still do that, but you have more time than you think, hopefully, because you never know. But I mean, you have more time than you think. Don't try to just achieve everything you ever wanted in just like, I don't know, one day or 1 week or 1 month or 1 year even. We're not designed to just like get everything we want. Because then how short would life be? I mean, it's the journey, that's what they always say. Give yourself enough time to rest, to enjoy the world as it is before you achieve your dreams. Enjoy your world, enjoy your life as it is right now, so that you will be able to get your dreams. Just be happy as you are, and then you will start getting everything that you ever wanted because you're working for them and you're happy working for them. You're not overwhelmed, you're not overexhausted. One last thing I want to say about this topic. The thing about comfort zones is I think it's right that you have to get out of your comfort zone to achieve everything you want. But you can't do it all in one day. Getting out of your comfort zone is just the same as the paradox of perfection. You can't force yourself to get out of your comfort zone because then the same thing will happen. If you push yourself too hard when you're not ready, when you're not feeling good about yourself enough or confident enough to push yourself out of the comfort zone, you're going to be finding yourself back in faster than anything else. And it's going to take more time for you to find courage to get out of there again. Sometimes if you're in a bad place, if you're like depressed or something, give time for it to pass. Yes, push yourself out of your comfort zone, but not too far when you're not ready. What I did was I gave myself enough time. I think that was the best thing that I ever did in the last year that made me like grow a lot. I only pushed myself when I felt the courage coming to me. When I didn't feel the courage coming to me, I didn't make myself feel bad about that. I told myself, I'm just not feeling it today, which is fine. You can feel it tomorrow or a week later. It's okay. Like, trust me, no one's perfect. Like, everyone feels anxiety. Everyone feels depression. Everyone feels those awful feelings. It's totally normal. This is the human experience. The human experience is not whatever they are trying to make us believe. It's not that. Let yourself be happy. Push yourself out of your comfort zone when you're feeling like it. Do the things that will actually make you happy instead of looking at your phone or something. Just do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for anyone else. Just for yourself. Like, that's the one thing you owe yourself, to make yourself better, to make your life better. And you can do it. There's literally nothing holding you back. Well, there might be, but you can find a way out. So, I don't know. This was kind of random. I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry about not having my glasses on. I don't even know where I was looking at, but as I said, do it. It will get better. So what if this video is like this? My next one will be better. It's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please check out my other videos, because I'm a YouTuber after all, and I need subscribers and stuff too, okay? See you later. Bye.